The race was awesome this year. Hot and humid, but hey, what are you going to do? I do what I do every year. Wipe my brow, put a little sweat on Jim's tree, which is something I do every year.
My name's Rob. I am a former teammate of Jim's. He was a year older than me, and he really was a great friend. He inspired us in so many ways, and I really can't think of a better way to remember Jim than this.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about Jim, and there's not a day that goes by that when I go out and run I don't think about him and all the things that he did to help me and to touch my life and touch the lives of everybody else that he impacted upon.
What could I say about Jim? He was my best friend. Someone was always there for me. He was there with me no matter what. I know each and every day he's there with me, metaphorically, and also each and every day I can always look at this and remember the great times he and I had together, not just with track, but just in life.
I haven't met Jim personally, but I did run past his tree, and I actually did feel the energy of him motivating me and encouraging me to keep going. So I actually did beat my time.
You can tell a measure of a person's life by how other people talk about him, and every time you talk about Jimmy, there was nothing but good things. So just from his family, his friends, I get that he was an exceptional guy that loved to run, had good character, and just even though he was on the earth for a short period of time, he lived life to the fullest.
When he died, it was a big loss for not just my family, but the whole neighborhood. I think, when I called my parents and I told them that I had heard that Jimmy was in the hospital, my dad was like, I haven't seen him running. I was wondering what happens because, he runs when he's sick, he runs when he's healthy. He broke an ankle once, I think, and was running.
The day he died, we were all in the hospital, and his mom said, guys, you need to go out and run for Jim. So we were just back from college, we were all out of shape. We hadn't run in months. But we came here, we weren't wearing running clothes, and we did 3 miles to the park. We just ran for Jim.
Every Sunday when I play at church, I'm in the praise band there. I play using Jim's pick because it was left in his jacket pocket, and when I picked the jacket up for his mom at the cleaners, they gave it to me and said this was in the pocket. And I tried to give it back to Mrs. Hegedus, and she said, no, why don't you keep it because you play too. So every Sunday, Jim's with me when I play in the band. He was a great guy. I really miss him.
Coming here every year just makes me think of the good times he and I had together. Even though he was a runner and I was a thrower, he never held me down for that, and always cheered me on whenever I did run.
I do plan on coming back annually. This is going to be an annual thing for me, and I'm excited to see everybody back.
And I think Jim would be a little disappointed that I'm not in shape, not as much shape as I was then, but I think he'd be happy to know that any training that I do, it's to kind of gear up for this run and race for him. So, Jim, I hope I did a good enough job for you today, but I'll see you next year.
And I know that years and years down the road that eventually I'm gonna be up there, I hope. And I know that I'll be able to run with him again, and I really can't wait till the day that I get to go out and cruise a hard 10 with him, and we can look at each other again and say, oh crap, it's lightning, and we're both scared to death, let's pick it up, and by the end of the run we're both ready to throw up. But Jim, I love you, buddy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you someday.
And that's what people come here to do is run for Jim. It's so perfect, and it seems like the weather always cooperates. I know that Jim is here, he's laughing at us because we're all out of shape, but we're here doing it. We're here doing it, and that's what's important.
Jim's awesome. I miss him every day. He's an inspiration for what I do, teaching and coaching and things like that. So, I know he's there with us in spirit, and I know he's with us, all the time. And I miss him, man. And this is a great way for us to memorialize him and keep it as, keep him in our thoughts. So, miss you, buddy.